All right, guys, welcome back. So here we have it. One of the most talked about headphones of 2019, the Bose 700 series. This is a huge refresh for Bose, and there's a lot of good things about this headphone. So let's get started and take it out of the box, and let's do a quick unboxing for you. And I'm going to test it out on my trip to Toronto, which I'm going to take in a couple of days. By the time you're watching the video, I'm already in Toronto. So if you're in Toronto, hit me up on Instagram or on YouTube and let me know where you are. And I'm also going to Montreal. So back to the headphones, latest headphones from Bose. They're calling it the Smart Headphones. These are the first of its kind from Bose. Let's open this up. So overall, the box, pretty simple box. I think this is actually a recycled cardboard box. A picture of your headphones at the front. You get a easy tear away, so we really won't be needing this. Okay, on the back you have a general understanding of what these headphones are. Bose Noise Cancelling Headphones. And this is really interesting with Bose, what they're doing. I saw this on the website and I saw it here as well. If you look over here, let me zoom in for you. If you truly look over here, it just says, even though it's made for iPhones, iOS, Android, and any device that has Bluetooth, you only get Google Assistant and Alexa for the voice assistant, which is kind of interesting. I'm surprised that Siri is not included or mentioned here. I'm not sure if that's a reason or if they're just saying that, hey, just because it's made for iPhone, it'll still have it. So I'll test it out on an iOS device as well as my OnePlus 7 Pro and see how it is. So these are going to be competing with these ones, the Sony 1000 Mark III headphones. I'm going to be testing and I'm going to be comparing both of these headphones because both of these headphones have been going neck and neck for the 2019 title. Which one is the best one and which one is going to win? So there's a couple of good things on both sides. So you kind of have to wait for that review and the comparison to come out. And if you're new here, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on that comparison and more videos like this. So let's rip this open. And then really simple packaging, and it appears that this might be a metal security feature that they've installed on these headphones. So a couple of things before we pop this open. I know that Bose headphones are one of the most counterfeit headphones when it comes to headphones in general. So if you are buying Bose headphones or on the market for it, make sure they're legit. Ask for receipts if you're buying a secondhand, and do your research because there's a lot of people out there selling fake Bose headphones. And if you're ever in doubt, you can always call Bose and get them to check the serial number. Okay, so let's open this up like that. So inside you get this beautiful leather carry case, and we'll get to that in one quick second. And then you have your starter guide. So you can browse through this, see what you need to do. There's an app designed for these headphones. I'll leave a link for that right below the like button. So make sure you check it out for both iOS and Android. I'll leave both links so that way it's easier for you guys to install it. Okay. And then just to keep the box fresh, some silica gel. That's pretty much it. So let's get into the unboxing of this. I'm really impressed by this case compared to the Sony. Sony is this kind of like a vinyl or kind of like a cloth material. This is, I'm not sure, I don't think this is actual leather. This is what they call a vegan leather or fake leather. It's just plastic at the end of the day, but it just feels a little bit more premium than the Sony's for the case itself. But what really matters is what's inside. So, and here they are. The Bose 700 series, one of the most talked about headphones of 2019. I'll get into those in a couple seconds. We'll flip this open. So a couple of things right off the bat. They're the first of its kind for audio augmented reality experience to create and make audio experiences more possible. And what we have here is, it says Bose Music, but it's actually the app. So if you go on your iOS or Android store or right above the comment section, I left a link for this so you can check it out. And then just a couple of general instructions on how to operate the headphones. And then let's see what we have in here. That seems like a very premium feeling. So it has like a little bit of a magnet up here. Inside of there, you have your first of its kind for Bose USB-C charging cable, and then your 2.5. Now this is really important. So this is a 2.5 to 3.5 millimeter audio jack. 2.5, the small one, to your regular headphone jack, the 3.5 millimeter. This is one thing that I don't like about the Bose headphones. They still haven't changed this. It's kind of like the proprietary thing. The Sony's, it's a 3.5 millimeter audio jack to a 3.5 millimeter audio jack. So if you're outside, think of this, you're traveling across Europe, your cable breaks. It's much easier to locate an auxiliary cable because that's the cable that'll work. It's much harder to locate a cable that's 2.5 millimeter to the 3.5 millimeter audio jack. That's one of the things I did not like about Bose back then, and I still don't. I really hope they improve this and change this in the next edition of this. But definitely a huge step up for the USB-C. Now it is fast charging. The charge times are, so 15 minutes gives you a 3.5 hour playback. But if you want to fully charge your headphones for a 20-hour playback, which is the maximum that's tested on these ones, you'll have to charge your headphones for 2.5 hours. Okay, and here they are. I'll do a quick comparison to the Sony's. I like this because if somebody new is trying these headphones out, it's easier for them to locate which side to put it on. On the Sony's, nothing. Nothing at all. You kind of have to look over here. You kind of have to show people. Sometimes I actually do get it confused as well because I don't know which side I'm putting on, but definitely a huge plus for having this on either side. Now on the right side, you get your power button, you get your control for the Bluetooth, as well as you get your USB charging port. On the left side is a simple, okay, they're gone towards making a headphone that's simple to use for everybody, not trying to complicate things, but just one button on the left hand side to toggle between different noise cancellation levels. There are 11 levels of noise canceling, from being extremely noise canceling, like the highest noise canceling possible, which is something that you use while you're flying on a plane or something, or in a noisy car or train, to something very minimal, which you might want to use while you're in the library, you want to hear people talking nearby you. So another great thing that they've added to this is kind of like a pause feature. So what you do is while you have your headphones on, your music's playing, you just put your hand on the right side and it's going to lower the volume as well as the noise cancellation. And what's going to happen is you're going to be able to hear the person talking in front of you, and you'll be able to have a quick conversation. And once you take your hand off, it goes back to the normal settings for the volume as well as the noise cancellation levels. There's no clicks on here. It's a simple slide up and slide down to adjust. On the Sony's there are, and you can adjust how close you want your headphones and how far apart. This is not leather. This is, like I mentioned earlier, like a case. It's vegan leather or fake leather. There's two sides to this. One is leather does feel more premium, but leather does crack easily. So that's why they've gone with this, is just to provide, one, it's lower cost. Two, it's to somebody who doesn't want leather headphones and doesn't want to use leather on their body for them. And three, leather is going to crack and earpieces will not last as long. I have these other Bose headphones with actual leather, with just normal sweat. They've cracked these earpieces and it's really hard to replace, and they cost about 50 or 60 bucks to replace just the ear cups. And then once again, on the left hand side, you have your 2.5 millimeter audio jack port. If you ever run out of battery, that's one thing I like about these headphones. Same thing with the Sony's. Run out of battery on your flight over, you will be able to use those headphone jacks to listen to your content, watch your content, whatever it is, using the 2.5 to 3.5 millimeter audio jack. You can plug it into your seat anywhere you are. Alright guys, so I hope you guys enjoyed this quick unboxing of the Bose 700 series. There's a lot of videos coming out with this, so if you haven't done so, make sure you subscribe. I'll leave a link for these headphones down below, the Amazon links, so you can easily navigate to it and make a purchase. And I'm going to be doing a big comparison between these two headphones, going neck and neck, and seeing which one is better in certain categories and which one is the best headphone to buy for 2019. As always, Thank you for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Goodbye.